let's see if we can take apart the wiring here. It's unplugged. Just to let everybody know. So nothing is hot at this point. I like this cord actually. If I can reuse it, I will. But I don't know why anybody puts electrical tape on wires to protect them in here, unless there's a splice in here, which we don't know about yet. We'll see. So the best way to take this apart, this is usually screwed on here. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just too hard to get off. What I'm going to do, since I have to redo the wiring anyway. Let's see if I can loosen this connector here. I do have more of these. I can buy these. If we're going to put a new base on, it won't really matter. So let's see what I've got here. Okay, so that pulls out. We got all this electrical tape over here, kind of holding things together. Let's see if we can get it off. I like to reuse this extension cord, or this cord, not extension cord obviously, if I can. So by just cutting it short and putting longer wires in. Let's see what I get here. I don't want to cut the cord yet if I can help it. Looks like it's been taped up from this side, so we can get it moving here. Just kind of letting the video run in case I can use it. If not, I'll just send it along and show you what I'm doing. So first of all, take the electrical tape off of this end, but looks like somebody's put several different strands around it. I'm afraid that when I get into here, it's going to be spliced. There's where the end of the cord is. I'm trying to save as much wire as I can so that we have a length of a cord to plug into the wall. And there we go. So we got that part up and off and moving. Let's see what else I got now. I got a little bit more space here to work. And I could at this point, let's do this. So we'll just unplug the switch, because it really doesn't matter. And then I have one more ground here. Then we get the cord. That ground was loose, so I don't even think it was even doing any work. So we take that off, and we can move the ground in place where we want. Keep the okay, so that's the machine part done. Set it aside, come back and kind of take all this garbage off. see what we got. Let's see. I like to just pull what I can. Like I said, I'm trying to keep as much cord as I can here so I can maybe reuse this. Because if we're either going to go back to 110 or go to 110, so my supposition about it being a 220 machine, I think, is incorrect, even though it won't heat up and get enough pressure. So we're going to kind of see about everything here. See what's going on inside this cord first. Looks like so far so good. I don't know why all this electrical tape has been put on here, because frankly it looks like the cord is not spliced. Looks like that's all one continuous piece. This was placed on here for insulation. I have better things than this, and actually you don't even need them anymore with high temp silicon wires, but since you can't put high temp on this part, we'll use that or something similar back on the machine so that we know what we have, so that it's protected from the heat. I mean, we can get these, insulating things back on, but they may not be long enough for us to do the trick, because they should be coming off right when it comes inside the machine, because this wire is probably not temperature rated for that kind of heat. Got a lot of tape on here. Tape doesn't seem to be doing much. I thought there might have been a splice inside of here, but as you can see, there's not. So I don't know what all that was about. The connectors are still there, and this one is not burnt. Some of the other ones are. It's got tape on, or got paint on that one, but this can all be cleaned off, and we can wrap something around here, some metal tape or something to seal it up, but make sure we have long enough connections now. When we go in, we can splice this back, but this cord looks good. Just clean some paint off. It's going to be vintage, and it'll be something that a person can remember. So Amelia can remember her father by. This is his machine, and this is what the paint was. But we can clean that off a little bit more to get clean up the whole cord and see if it's reusable, but I don't see why not. Yep. And I'll put on different connectors here. I don't really like these old plastic ones. I have, we can shrink wrap them and have them all work fine. So, okay, we'll set this aside and come back to it later, but I think all that looks good at this point. I do have the connections here. Maybe I may use a different cord just to give a little bit more amperage into the machine. Okay. Otherwise, we'll set this aside for now.